We've been following for you at News 5. We're learning more about the reasons Colorado Springs Utilities filed an appeal that halted work on a new water tank.
And that's because News 5's Megan Cloherty got access to the 10-page filing explaining what happened from the utility standpoint. Megan's in studio with details. Megan, what'd you find out?
Well, Rob, we've been covering what the city and what neighbors in Mountain Shadows say led to the tank being built 15 feet higher than its permit allowed. But this is the first time we're hearing about the timeline and the failures in the process from Colorado Springs Utilities. In its appeal of a Planning Commission decision filed earlier this week, Colorado Springs Utilities lays out for the first time what it says happened in the approval of the Wilson water tank. It says when it applied for a 45-foot tall permit last year, it did not have the dimensions back from the tank designer. And utilities representatives have said it should have requested a change to its new permit when a neighbor called to tell them it was higher than the permit allowed in June. But in its February 2023 building permit application to Pikes Peak Regional Building, Utilities notes that both city planning and the city's development review enterprise approved the construction drawings, which reflected it was 60 feet high. When the Planning Commission met earlier this month and denied Utilities' request to change the permit height to 60 feet, also issuing a stop work order, the appeal states the majority of the commissioners did not mention the Uniform Development Code, which is criteria they had to use to make that decision. Here's a quote from Utilities. As such, the decision of the Planning Commission is contrary to the express language of the UDC, clearly erroneous, and contrary to the law. The City Council, who also acts as the Utilities Board of Directors, will meet and consider this appeal on November 14th. In studio, Megan Cloherty, News 5.